Hi guys! Today is day one of your 7-day video series. Are you ready to be blown away? I hope so, because the next 7 days you're going to be getting a video from me each day describing and going over my refuse solution, which I wrote about in my book, I Refuse Chemo. I hope you read it or are reading it, because the refuse solution is an amazing approach to health and wellness, and it's not just for cancer. Although the book is about my journey with cancer, I think the first thing I want to do is explain to you kind of my situation and give you a little bit of background before we go into the first step. I was diagnosed with cancer in 2016. It was the most horrific, daunting, horrible time of my entire life. It really was. It humbled me. It took me to my knees. It was... Anytime you get told you have cancer, unless you've gone through it, you just can't imagine the emotional trauma that it causes. But here's the kicker, and here's what you guys have to understand, is I have been in the health and fitness industry for over 20 years. I've been coaching women and men how to become healthier, fitter. I've been helping women get their sexy back, lose hundreds of pounds, help them with cholesterol and thyroid problems, fibromyalgia. So I have been a health and fitness coach for a long time. So when I was diagnosed with cancer, I was confused. I was like, what? How can this happen to me? I eat right, I exercise, I thought I was doing things right. So I went on a mission. And just so you also know is that I did talk to oncologists and I talked to holistic and I learned about cancer, and I had to become my own health advocate. And that is what my first step in the refuse solution is. The R is for research. Here's the deal, you guys. Anytime you have a disease, you have a problem, a health problem, you have to do your research. You really do. You have to get your power back and become your own health advocate. When I got cancer, for 2 days, I had a pity party. I really did. I was just like, my mental mindset was not good. It knocked me down. I'm not going to lie. And I write about that in my book, and it goes into detail about that. But after I decided that, you know what, I need to become my own client. I have been helping people transform their lives and their diseases for years. How is cancer any different, right? So when I was able to consider myself my own client and take my power back, by taking my power back, what that means is that I'm making a decision to learn all I can about this disease. And I made a decision to refuse chemo. I went to the oncologist. Both oncologists says, no, you really do have to do chemo and radiation. That's your only option. I went to the holistic doctors, and they were like, well, you can do this treatment, this treatment, this treatment. And then I had to take both sides, and I had to really learn and understand what cancer was. How do you get it? How did I get it? Okay? And so I took all of my years of experience in health and nutrition and combined it with what I learned. And now, you guys, what's so cool is I have been able to take all of this information and incorporate it into my current coaching style. I've learned so much. The cancer has made me a better coach. It's made me a better woman. It's made me definitely smarter, and what I've learned and what I'm going to teach you over the next 7 days is really mind-blowing. And I can't wait to share it with you, because what hurts me the most is when I see women suffering, when I see them hurting. This is why I do what I do. This is why I coach women, because I can't stand it when it hurts me when a woman is hurting. I don't like seeing them sad. I don't like seeing them depressed. I don't like seeing them come to me saying they're so down that they don't even want to go out socialize anymore because they feel too fat, or they don't look good in their jeans are too tight and they don't feel good, and they're depressed because their thyroid sucks, and all these physical things are going on. They don't feel good. What good quality of life is that, right? So for me to get cancer, honestly, it taught me so much, and now I'm able to just teach others in a more impactful way, in a stronger way. So the R in research is this. It's like you have to research. If you depend on the advice of your doctors, and I'm not saying this to rip on doctors, but this is what you have to know. Doctors are taught in 8 years of med school how to take a medication for a particular disease and treat the disease with a medication. That's what they're taught. They are not taught about how to prevent or how to cure your body with nutrition. They get 1 day of nutrition school in 8 years of med school. It's the truth. So again, you have to find the right person and the right method for you for your particular situation. If you have a broken leg or you get in a car accident, absolutely, surgeons, all that is, they specialize in that. But if you get a disease like cancer, you need to go to the source that is going to actually cure cancer. There's no cure for cancer in chemotherapy. Chemotherapy does not cure cancer. It helps with the symptom of it, but it doesn't actually cure it. The only thing that cures your cancer is your immune system. And so I can't wait to teach you all of that in the next few days, but my point in R and research is no matter what you have, if it's a thyroid disease, if it's a fibromyalgia, if it's obesity, the majority of my clients I work with have obesity problems. And obesity is deeper than just weight. Obesity is much deeper. It's a combination of many things. So when you are looking for help and when you are trying to figure out how to better your life, you've got to research it. You can't depend on a pill. And if you go to a doctor, that's what you're going to get. You're going to go to a doctor and they're going to say, oh, you're depressed, take a pill. When you've got to do your research and you have to really understand what's going on. When a client comes to me, I ask them a whole bunch of questions and I really get to understand their situation. I research them so that I can help them in determining what the right path is for them. That's what I did for my cancer. I took everything I was doing, all the knowledge I acquired, and I created a program that reversed it. It wasn't a quick fix. It didn't happen overnight. Losing 100 pounds doesn't happen overnight. Curing my cancer didn't happen overnight. It took me 9 months. Did somebody lose 100 pounds when I helped them lose weight? It takes them a year. 9 months to a year to lose 100 pounds. It's not about a quick fix. It's about researching. It's about taking your power back and becoming your own health advocate. So the R in research is that. It is you have to take the time. You have to slow down. With cancer especially, you have to slow down. You have to sit back and you have to take it all in and you have to do your research and find out what is the best solution for you before you make a decision. Because with cancer, they want you to go into chemo right away. They want to push you the next day into chemo. With obesity, they want to give you a fat loss pill and a quick fix and a diet, and they want to say these supplements are going to make you skinny in two or 3 weeks. If you have a thyroid disease, they want to put you right away on medication when really you could have a vitamin B deficiency or vitamin D deficiency that's causing your thyroid to be suppressed. I mean, there's always a reason why your body is crying for help. So the R in research is you have to become your own health advocate. And the thing I love to do the most is to help women with that process. And I had to do it myself with cancer. I do it with clients all the time with other ailments and diseases and symptoms, but now I had to do it for myself. And that's what this book is all about. It's my journey on using my own process and expanding and learning more to be a better coach. So my advice to you in the R in research, the R in the refuse solution is research. And you really do need to do your research and become your own health advocate. And I would encourage you to find somebody, if it's somebody that can help you sort through all of it, no matter what it is. And I wish I would have had somebody like myself when I was going through my cancer, because it was tough. It was really tough. But my encouragement to you is that you don't have to do it alone. And that's what I'm so excited to share with you. You don't have to do it alone. And I'm excited to share with you the rest of my refuse solution. So tomorrow, you'll be getting the lesson in the letter E, which is environmental toxins. Wait till you hear about this one. Wow. So, with that said, I will let you go, and thank you, and I look forward to talking with you tomorrow. Bye.